Hello friends, welcome back to another video. My name is Laura and today we're doing something just so exciting. Okay, so I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. I bought the tickets for this, I don't know, earlier this year, maybe spring. So we are headed to St. Helens, which is where they filmed the Disney Channel original movie, Halloweentown, which is like one of my favorite Halloween movies ever. It's just chef's kiss. So fantastic. So cheesy, so 90s, so wonderful, and we're gonna go. So it's where I think they filmed most of, if not all of the outside scenes, at least. I don't really know. I'm sure they use studios for the rest of it, but like the main town square area where the pumpkin is, and I think just like all the outside scenes. I knew that was somewhere in Oregon, so I looked it up earlier this year, saw that it was St. Helens, and then from there I found out that they do a fall festival every year where they light the pumpkin and they have all kinds of attractions and all kinds of fun things. I have my Being Normal is Vastly Overrated shirt. And we're gonna head over to St. Helens and we're gonna take you with us to the Spirit of Halloweentown Festival. Headed into the Alien Museum and the Oddities Museum. Hey, is that you? Why are you here?
We have that
Hey-Hey's not an oddity. He's too cute. Are you spooked yet? Look at Alien Butt. This is the alien exhibit. You gotta have these guys.
Yeah, awesome.
There's more stuff in here. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, we know.
She always likes not children and people over, but that's
And also this, but mostly this. Maybe it is super fun. Ready?
Hi, Sarah.
This is pretty. It's just like we're at Disneyland, guys.
Oh, yeah, it's like Pirates Night.
Ooh. Watch out for that guy.
Oh, look, it's a log.
Oh, it is a log. That's fun. He heard you.
It is carved, but it's just strapped.
Oh, okay. We're on a scavenger hunt for these faces. I think we're at like Knob Hill something or other. There's another guy. He is having the time of his life in that puddle. Dinner views. Look, Cameron got me Marnie's necklace. And the guy that was selling him is the one that made the necklace for the movie. And so he said he uses the same mold, right? The same mold that he used for Marnie's necklace in the movie. So look, there's Benny. We're gonna take pictures with Benny in the taxi.
Mom, they're playing my favorite song.
They are your Snoopy song.
Guys, it's Benny. He's in the thing. Cameron's okay. It's Benny. Hi, Benny. I hope you're doing well. Looks like you're doing great. It's Benny. Psychic cat.
Magic of Halloweentown. Who wants to hear the spell? You guys remember the spell to light the pumpkin? Can you say it nice and loud? All right, on the count of 3.
Should we practice one?
Okay, let's do a practice
Okay,
round.
let's do a practice round.
Beiti Ma,
Beiti Ma,
Beiti Gafir,
Beiti Gafir,
Beiti Gigain,
Beiti Gigain,
Pleadeth, Freetham, Anoeth, Bid.
Good job, guys. Good job. I lost the last part.
Here we go. We're going to do it for real, and we're going to light this pumpkin. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Beiti Ma, Beiti Gafir, Beiti Gigain, Pleadeth, Freetham, Anoeth, Bid. Thank you guys so much. Happy Halloween.
Bye, Benny. Look at that sunset on our way out. Huh? Yeah. And that was our time at the Spirit of Halloweentown Festival. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. And I did want to give a little bit of a review, maybe some tips if you do ever plan on going. First of all, we had a great time. We loved it. I am a huge Halloweentown fan. It's full of nostalgia for me. We watch it every year. It's just a magical, cheesy movie and I love it. Because of that, I really enjoyed this. There was like the little vendor fair. There were the things that we went in. You saw the oddities museum, the haunted house, which the haunted house, Cameron and I were both super impressed by it. It was very well put together. The lighting and they used a lot of props and it was just kind of a walkthrough. They didn't have anybody jumping out at you, which I don't know if that's normal or not for them. I think it is because they say it's like family friendly, so there's not people jumping out and scaring you. I don't think that's just a COVID thing, but it could be super wrong. I don't know. But it was really cool. It was very good. So we did enjoy all of that. We enjoyed the whole fall festival aspect of it. And of course, me being the Halloweentown fan, enjoyed being where they filmed it. I also love behind the scenes movie stuff. In another life, I would be like a set dress hairdresser or, I don't know, working on movies in another life. Like, I feel like that is something that I would love to do. So like doing the backlot tour in Universal Studios, all that kind of stuff, I love doing. So going to a place where a movie was filmed, especially a movie that I love, was super awesome and a lot of fun. For the pumpkin lighting, they only do it once. So that's why we went last weekend, was because they only do the pumpkin lighting the first Saturday of October, and then they leave it lit throughout the season. So if you want to do that, which I feel like was the best part, because they had Sophie there, they did the spell, and they lit the pumpkin. So I feel like that was like the main attraction, and that's the reason I chose to go last weekend. I didn't know that Sophie was going to be there. I didn't know what to expect at all, but I did know that I wanted to see the lighting of the pumpkin. So if you want to see that, make sure to check their website before going and make sure that they're still only doing it that first weekend in October. It could change throughout the years. Who knows? So always check the website. I'll link the website for it down below. Another thing was, like I said at the beginning of the video, was I had, when we moved up, I think, or before we moved up, I had a friend tell us that they filmed Halloweentown up in St. Helens. So I looked it up and found this festival. I thought that to get into the Spirit of Halloweentown festival, you had to buy tickets. And I bought tickets, and it turned out you didn't actually need tickets to get into the events. Within the festival, within like the town area, there are different attractions. So like I said, that the haunted house, the oddities museum, that alien attraction, that walk through the woods, those were all paid attractions, so they cost extra. But what you can do is get the general admission ticket, and then you can go to all of those attractions. I am super happy that I paid money to be able to support St. Helens and to be able to support the community and support the festival and everything like that. So I'm glad I paid for that reason. I do wish I would have known that you didn't have to pay to actually get into the festival. But we had so much fun, so it doesn't really matter. But just so you know, to get into like the vendors and the food and the town square area where they filmed, you know, the city hall scenes and the pumpkin scenes and everything, you don't have to pay to get into that part, but if you want to do the haunted house and all that stuff, you do have to pay extra. And then parking was included in our pass. If you do not get the general admission pass, it's $15 a car, which is not bad. And actually by the time we left directly after the pumpkin lighting, and by the time we left, there was like no attendant at the parking lot. So we didn't even actually have to talk to anybody to leave. We probably wouldn't have had to pay if we didn't already have the general admission, because we left so late. A lot of the things close around 4. So there's that too. So the pumpkin lighting was at 6:30. I had read online that it doesn't take too long to go through all the things. So we left Eugene probably about 12:30ish. So we got there with about an hour to do all of the paid attractions, because a lot of those close around 4. So we had about an hour, which was plenty of time to go through all of them. A little rushed. If you want to kind of take your time and do vendors and then do the paid attractions, I would get there earlier. So the paid attractions close at 4, and the pumpkin lighting is at 6. So just so you know, 6:30, you have those like that 2.5 hours in between those things. So there's a lot of places to eat around. That's what we did in between. We ate, and then we went down to the vendors, and then we actually sat on the lawn there for about an hour, which was a long time. It was a very long time to sit there, but we learned, you know, it was worth it, I think, at least for me. Yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. Cameron and I said we would probably go back, but we would make a weekend out of it and maybe not get the general admission tickets. So we would go stay up there for the weekend. Like I said, that downtown area has lots of little shops and restaurants, lots of restaurants. So we would go stay the weekend, eat, shop, do the festival, and we would do that. I don't know if we would travel the 2.5 hours there and back same day, just for that again, but it was totally worth it this time to go experience it, to be there, and to kind of learn so we could tell you guys all about it. So that was our time at the Spirit of Halloweentown Fall Festival. and I loved it. It was so much fun, and it was, now I can say I've been to Halloweentown, and I'm so happy about that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions about the festival or anything like that, just leave it down in the comments below. We'll see you in the next video, which is going to be us prepping for the cruise, because that's coming up very soon. All the next foreseeable future of videos is going to be cruise content. Not the foreseeable future, like probably the next 4 or 5 videos. Are you pumped? I'm pumped. Okay, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
With Benny. I'm gonna get in the car with Benny.
I need that. Look at alien butt.
Alien ghosts.
No, it's not alien butt.
Oh, alien ghosts.
Yeah.
Never see you smile.
Ugh. Sorry. Gabby's texting me. Oh, now this is crooked. You're on top of goldfish. Okay. I forgot what I was saying. Oh.